Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for watching and thank you very much for coming up here. If you like the content, please subscribe, please make a comment, and obviously give me a like. That will be very nice. I'll be very grateful. So this is the channel that is all about tarot cards, all about law of attraction, and anything to do with energy, anything to do with magic, and quite interesting things. So please welcome. And for now I would like to do a quick very quick tarot card reading for the next week, so the week between 30th of January till 5th of February, and we will go by signs of the zodiac. So this one will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and then next films will be the rest of it. Before we start, I would like to just remind you that this is a very general reading, so not everybody will resonate with it. So just take whatever you feel like is for you, and don't put anything that you don't feel that doesn't resonate with you. And also remember that tarot cards, this is just the advice, this is just something that can guide us, but we make our own decisions. So let's go for Aries things first and see what is going to happen, what may possibly happen in the next week for you guys. And I would also like to invite you to Fairy and Moon Tarot group on Facebook. I will put the links below, and this is the private group, so everything stays there. What happens in there stays in there. Very interesting group, very interesting topics. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's see. So Aries next week, 30th of January till 5th of February. You'll be very busy, Aries, for some reason, but looks good. And we've got card from the witches as well, and let's see what is going to happen there. Beautiful. So very briefly, very generally, what is going to happen for you next week? Your general energy for the next week is strength. So you will be finding strength within yourself. You may be quite busy physically, because this is also the card that says there will be lots of exercises, lots of movement, but this will bring you somehow of new beginning, so you are ready for it. This strength, this is especially for women, because this strength will come from within. This will be the strength that will give you opportunities to persuade people, to make sure people believe you, and you know, you won't have to use a lot of arguments, because the arguments you already have will be good enough. So this is really nice. So when it comes to work, next week, Aries, this is quite interesting, because you will be very busy. Pay attention to details next week, because details will be very important. And as I said, you may be so busy that for some reason your private life will be it will be in the background. You won't be very I don't want to say very interested, but you won't have much time for your private life. And for some reason, because of that, at work you may feel like you don't have any options. You may feel like you're back in a corner and only working, and you don't really know what to do. However, end of the week will bring you some good decisions, and as I can see, it will be a karmic week as well. So whatever happens at work, with lots and lots of work, that will also be some kind of cleansing for you, cleansing your energy. And with your strength, I think you will find the strength when you are, as I said, in the corner at work with lots of things to do. and you will find the strength to tell someone, listen, I just can't do it on my own. I just can't, just do it. I need some help. What also comes to my mind when you go through the details at work, and this may be for people who work with hands. So whenever you do anything to do with beauty, anything to do with, engineering, you the thing is, you may find some flaws because of the details that you will be checking. And from what I can see, you will feel somehow backed in the corner because you will not want to say anything to your supervisor or manager because the consequences may be quite big for the person who made a mistake. However, you will, the advice is from the cards. Don't worry about it because it will be resolved in the end. But the sooner you say something, the better, because then you won't feel the pressure. You won't feel that something is actually happening. So the advice for you is actually enjoy the work today, enjoy the parties. If there are any parties at work, any gatherings, staff or work parties, just go and enjoy. Go and enjoy because you will have loads and loads of opportunities this week, even though you'll be very, very busy. That's why you may be busy, because there will be lots of work and lots of parties at the same time. When it comes to love and your private life, Aries, you will be very, very busy as well. So being busy at work may actually be very impactful on your private life, and that's why your partner may say, listen, I need you here at home, and you will feel like, oh my god, I don't know what to do because I have to work, I have to do this, and then they want me to be here. However, you will have some kind of very important conversation with your partner at the end of the week. And as I said, it's a general reading, so it may be your partner, but it may be one member of your family as well, if you are in any kind of conflict with them, if you had an argument and something needs to be cleared out. But this will be a good conversation because it will bring you some closure. It will bring you, whoever this person is, this is a karmic relationship. And if you don't know what karmic relationship is, it's very briefly, it's you meet this person to learn a lesson together in this life. So you will close the karma this week, end of the week, by having this conversation, which is really good, which is really, really good. And the card from the witches, we've got altar and dedication. So guys, just be dedicated to whatever you do, and look for details, look for whatever you can, and you'll be absolutely fine. So thank you very, very much for watching. I'll wish you all the best for next week, and we'll go and see what may happen to Leo next week. Let's have a look. So we've got Leo for next week, 30th of January till 5th of February. Let's have a look what is going to happen. Leo, 30th of, oh, you're flying, 30th of January till 5th of February for Leo. And Leo, I also invite you to the group, Fairy and Moon Tarot group on Facebook. I will link all the details below as well. Leo, you will be having some kind of, all week, you may be having some kind of cleaning up, tidying up, work, home, but that's just a general energy. So, dear Leos, as I said, general energy for this week is anything to do with tidying up, cleaning up, and working with two people. So if you have, it's literally cleaning up your house, clearing up your house as well. So if you have any rooms, any places that need just tidying up, getting all the things out, This is a good week to do it. Also, any paperwork that needs to be finished, that needs to be done, very good week for that as well. And for some reason, by doing that, hope will come back to your life. You will be very, very hopeful again. You will start believing friendship again. So a very good way to start your week, and very nice energy. And then let's go to see your work. Leos, very good thing about work, because if you have a new project or if you just started a new job, there will be some very good news, really good news about it. You will be very happy, especially if it's something to do with traveling, something to do with ships, airport, planes. Very good news coming towards your way this week. And it may be the news about some new projects, so maybe the news about some additional new work. So go for it, because it will bring you some balance back. I'm getting, there's not many money cards, if that makes sense. However, lots of activities, lots of being quite busy, so it should bring some more money, some additional money, and it will definitely bring you some balance back. So go for it, because if you have to, if you have to sign any additional contract, anything like that, it's still a very good idea. However, check all the contracts, check all of them, that everything is clear, because the advice is just make sure you understand everything that's going on. And this work may be long term, so quite a good thing for you, Leo. Very nice this week. And when it comes to love, if you this is for people, first for single people. If you met someone just recently, or you will meet someone this week, this is a very good beginning for a romance. So this person will be very energetic, very charismatic. Even they may be a little bit younger than you, or if they are not younger than you, then they will have this very young energy. However, guys, remember that this is just they are not planning to go any further than just romance. So it's a good start, but this week there's not going to be anything more serious than just flirting, maybe, just dating. Very exciting time, but nothing more than that. And at the end of the week, you may feel that you're a little bit bored, because if you want something more than just romance, than just flirting, you may feel that, I want some more. I don't want just texting and and messaging. We definitely want some more. When it comes to love, and you are already in a nice relationship, very exciting time for you as well, because you will feel with your partner like you're dating again, like it's the beginning of the relationship. Very exciting time. And for you, you're not going to make any plans as well, but you will have lots of nice time this week. And for some reason, for anyone that had any conflicts with your partner, anything to do, anything that you had to explain to each other, this is a very good week to do it, because you will be in a good mood. And even if it was something really bad and not nice, this week will give you opportunity to talk about it, hash it out, leave it behind you, but it's not going to be hard, and it's not going to be a very difficult conversation. So if you are in a situation like that, go for it this week, because as I said, energy is good, and it's not going to be something very hard for you. And remember your ancestors. Remember where you come from. This is a very nice card. And if you need to, ask them for help, because Leo, they are there for you, and they will definitely help if you need it. Leo, all the best for the next week, and let's go and see what may happen in Sagittarius's lives. So now, Sagittarius, 30th of January till 5th of February, and Sagittarius, I also invite you guys to the new group, Fairy and Moon Tarot group on Facebook, and I'll tell you all about it in the description box. So let's see what will happen to Sagittarius. What are you worried about, Sagittarius? What are you worried about, guys? Something had a conflict, or you know, we'll have a look, because there are a couple of stories that come to my mind now. Okay, Sagittarius. So the overall energy for next week. It looks like you whatever you want to do, the energy is good, especially at work, to achieve it. So you go like a, you go like a storm. You just go for it. You just take it. However, think about all the things that you already have and be grateful for everything that you already have, and more will definitely come. And think about what you already have, and think what you should think about letting go, because sometimes holding on to things is more painful than actually letting them go. So that may be the overall energy of reflection and thinking about it this week. When it comes to work this week, you may start the week with a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a there is someone at work that just wants to have arguments with you, or just generally have arguments, and they may have arguments just for the sake of talking, just for the sake of humiliating somebody, and it may even be a written messages at work, and they are only doing it because they know you are a good worker, you are a good employee, and they treat you like you are their competition. Especially, guys, when it comes to anything to do with new training. If you are a new employee, a new worker in your place, and your position is very junior, you're just learning how to do things, you're just waiting for some training, this may be the employee or worker that already knows you are very good and you will be very good in the future, and that's why they will be trying to humiliate you a little bit. That's why they will not be very nice. They will be causing trouble for you, and their intention is so you get angry and maybe you will resign, and they can have the space. But don't worry about it, guys, because they're not going to do it. If you have any opportunities of self-development, any opportunities of training this week at work, just take it and don't worry about it, because you will get it, even though there is, as I said, there may be some competition, but don't worry about it. And then when it comes to love, this is a little bit more complicated, because I can see that for some reason, especially girls, Sagittarius girls and women, you may feel you may feel a little bit humiliated by the fact that you are the second person, or by the fact that the person you are dating or with doesn't want to be more serious, if that makes sense. And that may be the conflict this week, because you will be texting, you will be messaging this person a lot, especially if you have kind of an affair at work, or you met this person at work. And again, that's the overall energy. Think if it's worth keeping this person, or if it's worth thinking about moving on. Because for this week, the thing about this week, it's not going to be resolved. You will still be texting, flirting. You will still feel humiliated because, for example, you can't, come out, if that makes sense. And you will feel, end of the week, you will feel conflicted with yourself, because you will, on one hand, you will want to be seen with this person. On the other hand, you think maybe I just want to be, I just want this romance to continue. So think about what is worth keeping, what is worth, if it's worth being happy. And the card for you is, this is quite funny, because it's fertility. But it's not just for the people that want to have children in the nearest future. Also think about what will give you happiness, what will give you pure nice happiness, and you know, and you will be at your best. Sagittarius, all the best for next week, guys, and hopefully I will see you in my next film.